What is going on, my brosifs? My name is Sekapoko, back again here to bring you guys yet another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. And in today's video, we will be doing a lot of things that are going over the news. Extra memes sprinkled on top. And of course, if you do want to make sure you watch the whole video, because we go over a lot of things in the video, you will have all the information you require for your questions this week. It, of course, is cut down and chopped for your viewing pleasure to make sure that it is concise and to the point, with only 17 tangents. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Welcome to the Streamerinos. If you're not know me, I'm your newscaster today. My name is Suck the Long Fat PPO. If you did not know, I do newscasting every week, and if you wanted to know more about the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross news, I am the newscaster for that. So, in today's news, in this, we're going to have the 331 update. The Chapter 7 is unlocked, and new heroes are added. SSR Goatson of Lust Gowther is added. Oh, wow, no way. Goatson of Gowther is being added? No way. I never would have guessed that. And SSR 10 Commandments, Galan Truth. What? 2 units in the same banner and it's both Gowther and Galan? I'm so surprised. Galan will coerce an enemy at the start of the battle. Oh, basically, so coerce basically locks one character on that target, like it's shown here in the video. It's a random target. You don't get to pick who it is. And the coerce makes it so that the coerced target can't debuff, but they're always taunted. It's just a taunt. They're adding a new bundle for Power Truth costumes. I'll go over that too. We have, of course, Platinum Coin Shop added for Fox in a Green bond available for sales at all times. This is just him being added to the shop. This is not him being added for sale. It is at 7 coins, okay? Gowther stamp set added, cool. Event bundles coming in, all right, cool. We got pickup draw event for the Merlin event is ending. Holy Night bundle, of course, is ending, and of course they'll be in the normal shop for 30 gems, if you wanted to know. And of course the miscellaneous. We have the miscellaneous here. Added congeniality equipment bundle 6 types. Fixed the issue regarding some heroes only being able to register up to 4 cosmetics. Okay, so somebody was telling me that Hauser could only register up to 4 cosmetics. They fixed that. Galan! Trish. Moving on. Let's go watch Galan stuff. I'd care so much more if you were trash. He has a commandment. There's 2 different abilities. The first thing is he has his coerce ability, which is going to taunt someone in the field. That is his actual physical passive. He has another thing for his commandment, and we'll go over that in a second. Galan is going to be an SSR demon, and he is the first demon of its kind to be blue in the game. He has 2,962 attack, which is pretty high. 2,190 defense, which is pretty good, and 40,000 HP, which I think is ridiculously high. Pretty sure his HP is ridiculously good. So he has very good combat class as far as a gearless combat class and geared combat class goes. His attack is going to be very, very simple. It's going to have Amplify. So if you knew about Blue Lizhawk, you know about Red Escanor, the way they do it. Every buff on the character increases the damage of these characters by 30%, giving them it's like a freeze, but like a 30% extra freeze, you know? So the damage is acted at the end of the equation. It's 100 if they had 3 buffs on him, which you'll understand why in a minute. This would be 180% times 1.9 for the total amount of damage. It goes from 180 to 270 to 450. His debuff attack, which is really fucking bad, by the way, is going to do 68% of his attack to all enemies for bleed for 2 turns to 102 and 170. It is really fucking bad, by the way. It does like no damage. The thing it's really for, by the way, if I had to guess what this was. It's really to put a debuff on Gowther. You'll have the bleed ticking, so no matter what, his passive is still not enabled, or any unit that has to not be hit. This is kind of to counteract that. It's not actually to do damage though. Next up, his ultimate move. His ultimate move is going to be called Critical Over. Now, Critical Over increases the basic stats of himself by 50%. That's 50% attack, 50% defense, and 50% HP. It's very, very similar to the Arthur buff that you'll be seeing on any character. So that's why he's a very good character to have Amplify on, because his ultimate ability gives him 3 buffs, which will be for his first ability. So his first ability with a Critical Over does a significant amount more than actually just doing it by itself. And at max level, it's going to do 630% attack, and of course, it's going to give him the buff for 3 turns. Now, his commandment, this is a new mechanic being added to the game. Commandments can only be done for 1 commandment per demon with a commandment on the field. So for any person that's on the field, they can only have 1 commandment active. So let's say if a Derriere is on the field and a Galan's on the field, only one of them is going to have their commandment active. To make sure that you have the commandment active appropriately, you have to have the commandment on the far left-hand side for the commandment you actually want to have done. Commandments are gonna, the commandment for him is just a second passive. It's going to petrify all allies and enemies who use a rank up or rank down ability. And there is a character that's being released right now that has a rank up mechanic. His name is Gowther, I think it is. And there's also many characters that have rank down ultimates, like Hauser has a rank down ultimate, which would trigger the petrify as well. It does not apply in deathmatch and only applies when entering battles. His passive ability, of course, this is not this. Netmarble. When you're releasing patch notes, you really gotta do your shit right. If I refresh this, is it better? Netmarble, come on, step your game up. Okay, this is his passive. It's called Coerce. Passive just is gonna coerce one enemy. Okay, so just Netmarble. Let's get your shit together. Anyways, moving on. We have the HP. He has a cosmetic, which is going to be HP. It's going to be a leaf on top of his head, which is going to give him recovery rate as well as HP. It is worth getting. Yes, because he doesn't have a lot of cosmetics, so it's definitely worth getting if you are picking up Galan. Moving on, we have Gowther. And Coin Shop Gowther is the best unit in the game. Why is Gowther good? Well, I've made many videos about that today. Let's watch his ultimate. Yay. It's exactly the same as blue Gowthers, so if you have blue Gowther, no difference. And here's the fake combination with King, or the combo attack with King, combined attack, whatever you want to call it. Cool. All right, so Gowther is going to have moderate attack, low defense, and pretty low moderate HP, I guess. Overall, his stats are pretty bad, but his substats are fire. So that's why he's good. Going into his attack abilities, his first ability is going to be an area effect attack, which is going to do 120% attack as a normal attack skill. This rank 2 is going to be the same attack damage, but it's also going to disable attack skills on all enemies for 1 turn. And the rank 3 of it, of course, is going to be 180% and lower attack skills for 2 turns. Second ability is going to rank up 1 ally, as well as do the buff is going to rank up all allies. So it was going to do it for, again, all of your characters as well as all of your raid friend characters. And the rank 3 is going to do the same, for, well, also providing a 20% basic stats buff. Going into his ultimate move, of course, it's going to do 350% attack to all enemies and deplete ultimate gauge by 3 orbs, and his at max ultimate to be 525% and deplete 3 ultimate gauge moves on all enemies. The fate combination, of course, with King, as you can see him in the background here, it's going to be Skinny King only. He is going to inflict 400% attack to all enemies and deplete 5 ultimate gauge, and at max level, it's going to be 600%. His passive ability is going to increase all allies' attack by 10% at the start of the next turn, and doesn't for every turn he does not take damage. And of course, he is fate combination with King, Merlin, and Slater if you did not see my previous video. King gives him pierce weight as well as a combined attack. Merlin will give him critical chance, and Slater will give him attack. Typically, you'll be running either King or you're going to be running a Slater. His outfit is going to give him a Hostess outfit, which is going to give him 120 attack, 1.5% resistance, and 1.5% crit resistance. If you want to pick it up, if you don't want to, it doesn't really matter. Now we're into the events for this. Okay. For April 1st of the week, April week 1 events. Get diamonds and 5-star enhancement pouch. These are literally the exact same thing, like every week. I don't know why they need to tell us this. Same shit as last week. There's no difference, but there's no half stamina. All you have to know. It's all you have to know, guys. Same as last week. Check your daily missions, and they're just letting us know there's no half stamina, I think. Other events. Okay, guaranteed equipment. This is the same as last week. There's no difference. The Congeniality about this is different though. This is the same. You get the equipment bundles for free. There's nothing different here. Nothing different here. This is all the same as last week. The Congeniality equipment bundle will be added after a 331 maintenance. The fuck is a Congeniality bundle? Crit resistance? Crit damage resistance? I don't know what the fuck Congeniality is. So chapter 7 is gonna give us a Congeniality is crit damage. I think that's what chat's saying. I don't know for sure. Unconfirmed, but it looks like we're getting crit damage set. Okay, cool. Moving on. New heroes arrive. Of course, we have Gowther and Commandment of Galan. Galan Commandment of Truth. The period that they're going to be available is from 3:31 after maintenance until 4:14. Why do you say to be announced in a separate notice if you already notified us? This is the second week in a row, Netmarble. Get your shit together. We have a 2-week banner with Gowther and Galan. So guys, you have 2 weeks to pick these characters up. You do not have to feel rushed. Big yay on the 2 weeks. Big yay. I think they heard us bitching about every week banners, but I think that was good for the release of the game. Now it's 2 weeks, so it's yay. Big pog. All right, the pickup bonus gauge will fills after it leaves. The bonus gauge is at the end, of course, all that stuff. It's going to end after it leaves. Okay, same as last week. Moving on, the Diamonds BOGO Chance event is returning from the 31st. Why don't you just have Diamond BOGO forever? It's always out, right? Isn't it always out? Okay, but it's just a refresh. Okay, so Diamond BOGO is refreshing, I should say. It is refreshing on the 31st. So you can refresh your diamonds. If you're big whaling, if you want to buy more gems and you're big whaling, this is where you can refresh your Diamond BOGO event after the 31st. That's where they have to notify. We have Get Enhancement Stones. Okay, so this is called the Bon event. If you've ever heard a JP player call it, it's the Bon event. Do not farm this event. This event is a hard skip. You basically do this event just so you can get the missions done. Do not farm this event. I don't care how bad you need redstones. Do not farm this event. It is not worth. It is good to do just for the missions. You have from 3:31 till 4:06 to get the missions done. Missions give you gems and some other shit, I think. We have Galan costumes available, trash. All right, so Galan costumes are gonna, no one cares about Galan costumes, right? Well, we'll still go over it. Galan costumes are going to be available per purchase from 3:31 after maintenance all the way until 4:14 Pacific Daylight Time. And then they're going to be available, by the way, for gems, for 30 gems per piece from 4:15 for forever. You can buy them with gems after 4:15 forever. The weapon is going to be Everlasting Flame. Basically, this has a UR set weapon, an SSR set weapon, and an SR set weapon. So look, this is the UR set right here. It looks not that great, but that's how you know if you're fighting this version of Galan in PvP, they're big whaling. Well, they just bought the cosmetic with gems. This is the SSR set for Galan. It looks trash. And then we go to the SR set. Oh my god, Omega trash. But, you know, if you need to buy them because Galan has a very limited amount of cosmetics, they will cost a total of 90 gems for this set, a total of 60 gems for this set, and finally a total of 30 gems for the SR set. So this is what you get for Galan. This is the only cosmetics you can get for him, and there are no other cosmetics besides what you can get in his tavern until there is the new SSR Galan, and then there's, I think later on they come out with other cosmetics. So guys, once you get your Gowther, and you're basically done on the banner, you can basically just go buy your other cosmetics. But we know for 2 weeks we have this banner out, so if you wanted to pull on this banner for 2 weeks, you have that. We'll have another update notice later to go over that. Well, guys, I am extremely happy to let you know that the news update was very short. Anyone see any information about Chapter 7? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did enjoy the video, basically this week we're going to be doing Chapter 7 and Crimson Demons. That's all we're doing. That's the long and short of it. You got Gowther, there's Chapter 7, Crimson Demons. So it's basically the same as my news video before, and I'm just reiterating everything to you now, and hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below, as well as the subscribe button down below, and of course, if you did see the giant wall of notification bells, and make sure you watch the video. Of course, have a great rest of your day. Peace.